Hello dreamers, this is Maya Joy KahNah, and in today's video we are going to discuss how you can use any oracle deck that you have to answer yes or no or multiple choice questions. Now I know a lot of us tend to reach out to others when we have yes or no or multiple choice questions, or even use online card readers to answer our questions, but I personally find that it's actually a lot more accurate to pull the cards yourself at home, and here's how you can do it. My favorite deck to use for these yes or no sort of questions is this deck right here, which is the Soul's Journey Lesson deck by James Van Praagh. And I don't know why, I just love this deck because I think that colors, like any deck like this that has sort of pure colors on it, these like really carry strong vibrations that we can assign to yes or no or multiple choice questions. Let's just take any question that you might have. Most of my questions are pretty mundane. For yes or no questions in this deck, I assign purple, and then there's like a light purple, pinkish tone like this. Purple, pink, blue, and green are my yes colors, and then like red, orange, yellow, anything bright like that are my no. I ask a lot of questions about health, so let's ask one of those. So my question is going to be, should I go to bed earlier at night? Should I go to bed earlier, or should I go to bed at the same time? Right now I go to bed around 11, so let's see what the angels have to say. Should I be going to bed before 11? Okay, so I got a yellow card, so this is a no card, so I'm good with my bedtime that I have now. Okay, so let's say though that my question wasn't that simple. Let's say that my question wasn't, should I go to bed early or not, but I wanted to know like what time should I actually go to bed. In this case, if you have a card deck like this where they're pretty much solid colors or there's a dominant color, then I could take these cards and I can assign each color one for a multiple choice question. So let's say red is, 8 o'clock at night, and then I could do orange is 9 o'clock, and then go from there throughout the rainbow. Okay, so it's like which time is going to be best for me to go to bed at night, and then you can do up to, like with the rainbow, you can do up to 6 colors. Okay, oh, I actually got purple. So if I was going through the numbers, this would be 1 o'clock in the morning. The angels, they're like the nighttime. Let's say that you don't have a deck like this one. Let's say that you have like a deck like this one, and it's like crazy. It looks like a rainbow. I love this deck, by the way. This is the Power of Love by James Van Praagh, but there's no dominant color on most of these cards. They're multicolored. So if there's no dominant color, what you want to do is then you want to go for whatever word is there, okay? And if you want to be like super sciencey, you can go through your cards, whatever deck you use for this purpose, and like count up how many of each letter that there are so that you know what the odds are, but I really don't think that that's necessary. If you're going with cards like this where you're going to be using the first letter of the word on the card, then what you would want to do is you would want to, if you're answering a yes or no question, you would want to divide the alphabet in half, maybe stopping at about M. So that's how you would start for a yes or no question. So let's ask a yes or no question. I'm going to ask the angels, should I eat more fruits? Should I be eating more fruits? Guys, I love fruit, so I love fruit. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Should I be eating more fruits? Oh, I got S. You know what? That's no. Okay. I eat a lot of them already, so I guess it's okay. Let's say, though, that we had another food question. Let's say that we're trying to ask a question that's multiple choice about food. So I created one of those here. Let's say we're trying to ask which food am I sensitive to, right? Like most of us that are empaths, etc., have food sensitivities. So in a case like this, you have to do a little bit of planning in advance to sort of sort the alphabet, but this is how it's going to stack up if you have 5 options. So the first would be A through E, second F through J, third K through O, fourth is P through T, and then the fifth would be U to Z. Let's do this. So I'm going to ask the angels, which one of these foods do I have a food sensitivity to? Or which one is going to cause me the most ill health, right, out of all of these? If you think, right, that you have a food sensitivity, it might be fun for you to do this one too. Okay, so we're just going to pull a card, look at the first letter, and see what the answer is. Okay, I got P, which it corresponds, P through T corresponds with corn, and that is actually very, very accurate. There's a lot of genetic modification to all corn and corn products in the US, and I cannot eat corn. Let's say that you had a deck and it doesn't have words on it or colors. God bless you. I'm pretty sure all of them do. But if you have one that doesn't, another strategy that you can use is numbers. So in a deck like this, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. In a deck like this, there's numbers in the upper right hand corner. This is also true for tarot decks. And if for some reason there's no number on the card, there's no color, and there's no word, another way that you could actually use numbers is in the guidebooks as well. So like usually there'll be a guidebook that comes with every oracle deck. Here's the Power of Love one, and the card will be listed on a certain page, and you can use that page number as well for your numbers. So in a case like this, if you're asking a yes or no question, right, you're gonna have, say, yes be even, and odd is no. And so here we got card 50, so that would be a no if you're going by the card number. If you have a multiple choice question, then you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either look at the deck that you have and how many cards are in it. Like a lot of decks are 44 card decks. In that case, you could take different options and then you could have them correspond with the starting number. Like anything that begins in 1 represents, you know, your first option. Anything that begins in 2 represents your second option. Or you can divide it up a little bit more specifically if you have a lot of options and assign specific numbers to every card, and then just sort of keep your guide with you somewhere and you can just use it over and over again. But I absolutely love this strategy, and I encourage all of you to use it. A lot of people will reach out to me for readings when they have very simple yes or no questions or multiple choice questions, and I love to hear from people, but for the most part you can really answer these questions at home with your own oracle deck. Before we close, I want to say a special thank you to Moon Goddess Rocks on Etsy for sending me this beautiful full moon selenite necklace. Moon Goddess Rocks makes a huge variety of specialty selenite jewelry. If any of you are interested, I will put the link to their Etsy store below. Happy card pulling, everybody! I hope that you feel more empowered than ever before in using your own intuitive and psychic abilities, and I'm just sending you all so much love and so much gratitude for tuning in and watching today. So thank you so much, and namaste.